Sunday afternoon for baseball at Petco Park. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Seattle Mariners and the San Diego Padres. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Padres are looking to break out the brooms here at home.
No doubt they will be absolutely focused. You want to steal a sweep from your rivals any chance you can. And I got to be honest, this is probably bigger for the fans than the players playing in this one. Huge bragging rights at stake.
Blake Snell, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, the key for Blake Snell is getting him out on that mound every 5 days. He's had some injuries over the course of his career, but there's no doubting the stuff. He's another guy, upper 90s fastball, good curveball. His slider's gotten a lot better, and he'll mix in an occasional changeup. This guy has a chance to be a dynamic pitcher every time he takes the mound.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Sam Haggerty is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, D-Road? Nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up, and they'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
So he sets him down swinging. Sam Haggerty goes down for the first out of the game.
Right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. Snell has over 40 innings on his line so far, and during that time he's worked to a sub-1 whip, less than 1 base runner allowed per inning. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
To the plate now, Kyle Lewis. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. The windup and the 0-1. And a swing through on an off-speed pitch. Looked like he was actually a little late on that one.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Here comes the 1-2. Is taken, but called strike 3 as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. James Paxton, the left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Now at the plate is Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. as he'll take a look at ball one. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need a better effort in this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't gone their way, and this is the time to turn things around now, Dero. It's been an ugly series up to this point, and they need to turn it around pronto today.
Now the 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Line to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing. And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run, 10 RBIs. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Lewis calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Manny.
Next to stand in is Manny Machado, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike taken, the throw, and he'll be tagged out at second base, trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's 0 for 7. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fly ball out to right field. There to take it is Myers, and that's the first out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 2, Tom Murphy.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch on the way. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back on it is the left fielder, still going back. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 2 for him on the year as the Mariners take a 1-0 lead.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
The second baseman, Dylan.
Into the box, Dylan Moore. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Well, it's been a lopsided series thus far, with the Padres dominating to this point and taking aim at a series sweep in this contest.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is...
And hold on now, that's a fair ball down the left field line. Should be at least a double. And he'll pull into second with one away.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
At the plate, Jose Marmolejos, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. And they were able to put up double digits in the runs column yesterday, so a similar performance from the lineup would give them a good chance at least at a series sweep.
Listen, it's hard in this day and age with all the quality pitching to put up double-digit runs like they did yesterday. They'd certainly like to have some of those back if they could and add them to today's box score.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike three, and there are two away.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
So here now is Ty France as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. A ball and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. Two strikes on him now.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's 1-0 Seattle. Now to bat, Manny Machado. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play.
Yeah, he's been swinging it pretty well over the last 10 games or so. Well over 300, and he's someone to watch in this one here.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers, the head-to-head with James Paxton, batting .500, 4 for 8. He also has one home run. First offering on its way. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Batting fifth.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham. First pitch on its way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Padres down in order. They trail this one 1-0. So now here is James Paxton. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
James Paxton.
Here's the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
So with 1 gone in the inning, you take a look there at the current National League Western Division standings as you see where the Padres find themselves entering play here today. Next up is Sam Haggerty, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Pham will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Right fielder, Mitch.
And now here is Mitch Haniger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Mariners are down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Stepping up is Eric Hosmer, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
Hosmer.
First offering. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting it.
That'll bring up Austin Nola. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Here's the first pitch to him. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And that misses 1-1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Stepping in now, Blake Snell. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Left fielder coming in. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They still trail 1-0. So now to the plate, Kyle Lewis. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
0-1 the count. Now here it comes. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Drilled right back up the middle. Reined in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. 1-1 the count. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Seager brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the left fielder, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And as we show you the Mariners leaderboard, you can see right there his total currently second best on the Seattle roster. At the plate now, Tom Murphy lifted down the line in left. And that's going to land foul. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Next to hit, Dylan Moore.
The second baseman, Dylan Moore.
First delivery to him. Here's the 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Down the left field line and deep.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just hooked it foul.
Nola has got it, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The M's lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Tommy Pham.
The left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Takes this the other way to right. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. In now, Jake Cronenworth. Back up the middle. The second for one. On to first, and they get them both.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Now here's the first offering. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Center fielder going back. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And with it, the Padres have drawn even at 1 run apiece.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
And in steps Manny Machado. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Skied in the air to straightaway left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. We played 4, all even at 1 apiece. Now to the plate, Jose Marmolejos. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
The 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th. Next to dig in, Ty France. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the AB now. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Line drive to center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
To the plate now, James Paxton. Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And he pops up the bunt attempt. And there's the second out as he squeezes it while standing on the mound.
Now batting.
Stepping in next, Sam Haggerty. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
France leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 1-2 the count to the Mariners shortstop. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Hosmer will just look this one in, and the inning is over. 1 left for Seattle. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Van Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Will Myers is set to lead things off. First delivery to him. Will Myers is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. 1 out, bases empty, and that brings up Trent Grisham. Now the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. But this lands foul. It's a ball and a strike. Shoots this down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Eric Hosmer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a swing, and he loses the bat from his hands as it heads over toward the first base dugout. Looks like everyone's okay, however. And now a pitch on the way. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. All set for the start of the inning, and up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger.
Mitch Haniger.
Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter.
Up next, Kyle Lewis. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Now here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup and the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. Skied into very shallow right. Myers is under it. 2 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kyle Seager. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch on its way. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Two and 0 now.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Three and 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Digging in next, Tom Murphy. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1, here it comes. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
No ball, 2 strikes.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he's jelly.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Mariners leave 1. Score remains tied 1-1. So here is Austin Nova. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
The catcher, Austin Nova.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve. Strike 1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And that swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's 1 away.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Into the box, Blake Snell. And a check swing here. Quick appeal, but Joe McDonald says he held off. It's ball 1. Swing and a flare down the line. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
So now to the plate, Tommy Pham, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line 1 back up the middle, and that's a base hit. Long throw to third. And they'll get the ball back in quickly, holding him to a single.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, one out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
Standing in now, Jake Cronenworth, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the stretch.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. The 1-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2. Next, here is Fernando Tatis Jr. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6.
Yeah, not fooled by that breaking ball in his last AB at all. He jumped all over it. It's such a good feeling as a hitter when you know you're picking up the secondary stuff right out of the pitcher's hands.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. Puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Swinging a ground ball to third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Hit hard to third, and the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning coming up, all tied at 1-1. Into the box, Dylan Moore. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch of the AB now. And this is low, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
At the plate, Jose Marmolejos. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up. There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Ty France. It was a base hit last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Yep, 1-2.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Hit to third. Machado has it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Here's Manny Machado now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch on its way. And he lays off there 1-0.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lewis waits on it. He's got it 1 away. 1 away, and here's the 2013 American League Rookie of the Year, the power-hitting Will Myers. And now the first pitch. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
And there's a base hit on the line. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
1-0 the count. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. That's by him for strike 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Popped him up. Moore ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. So next to bat will be Eric Hosmer, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he's back in standing. Fastball swung on and missed. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
Now a swinging bunt, but that one rolls foul. The next 1-2 pitch. He's running, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. One left for San Diego. Still tied 1 apiece. Jake Fraley is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 28, Jake Fraley.
Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Around first, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And he will make it in safely. He's in at third as the go-ahead run.
Talk about auspicious beginnings. That's the way to start an inning, folks. Drives it into the gap at right center, and you see when it rolls to the wall, he puts it into another gear and legs out a triple. There are a lot of ways to score from third with no outs.
Next, it'll be Sam Haggerty. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch of the AB now. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Coming in is Myers, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command, even if he's still throwing strikes? Stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Coming in to score easily is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Now batting.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Tim Hill enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Into the box now, Kyle Lewis. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the 2nd out of the inning.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
At the plate now, Kyle Seager. A ball and no strikes. The Friars are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1, they're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance, only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
Again, another foul ball. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their... well, leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. M's pick up a run on 2 hits. Number 16 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Digging in will be Austin Nova. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Pitch popped up. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Final line there for the Mariners starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Brian O'Grady will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. From the stretch, as a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. The bouncer to the left side. There is Seager. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Pham. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch on the way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down 2-1. Mark Melanson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Mark Melanson.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and now it'll be the catcher, Tom Murphy. Here's the first pitch.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
2-0 now. Two and one now. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Into the box, Dylan Moore, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here comes the 1-2. Murphy gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1. Now it'll be Jose Marmolejos. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here it comes. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Grounded to the right. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-Roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Ty France comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's gone onto the lower basket of the Western Metal Building. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
What a piece of clutch hitting. This team is holding on to a slim lead, and he blows this thing wide open with a 3-run blast. That could be the nail in the coffin.
J.P. Crawford will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 3, J.P. Crawford.
First pitch of the AB now.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Sam Haggerty.
So the next to bat will be Sam Haggerty, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 3 runs already home here. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. 2-1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
And that's in there. Base hit.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
Haggerty ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he is out on a close play as he was trying to stretch it all the way. Trying for it all. That's a wild play to end the inning. Here's another look. We're back at Petco Park in just a moment. Cannon Middleton, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Keenan Middleton. Leading up for the Padres, the second baseman.
Stepping in now, Jake Cronenworth, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. the 1-0. Line toward right center, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
To the plate now, Fernando Tatis Jr. as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. The 0-1 delivery. Cronenworth on at first, nobody out. Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. If Grand Slam is still in play, let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Now to the plate, here is Manny Machado. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. And that'll be the first out of the inning. Ken Giles comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. Will Myers will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the belt, the pitch. High and deep to right center. On the run is Lewis. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Up next,
digging in now for San Diego, Trent Grisham. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now the 1-0. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Two and 1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
San Diego down to their final strike. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3 and 2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Mariners will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over. 5-1 the final total in today's game. Seattle used a 3-run 9th to help propel them to the win. James Paxton notches his 3rd win of the year. Blake Snell pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Padres, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.